At this time, introducing the starting lineup for the visiting Hinds Lady Bulldogs. First, a sophomore from Brandon at 5'8", number 0, Maya Bartholomew. A freshman at 6 foot tall from Pass Christian, number 1, Ariana Crew. A sophomore 5'11" from Fairdale, Louisiana, number 3, Mila Harbor. From Madison, Mississippi, a sophomore 5'8", number 10, Jada Morris. And from Huntsville, Alabama, a sophomore 5'9", number 15, Lamaria Jones.
Formerly known as First American National Bank, is a proud supporter of ICC athletics. Visit gbtonline.com. Guarantee Bank. We're more than a bank, we're a community.
Welcome to the pasta party!
1, 2, 3.
Making new traditions.
Now let's go and keep going.
Sharing old stories. Homemade pasta.
Enjoy. Cheers to us. We did it.
And a nice cold Coke.
Okay, ready? 1, 2.
That's my recipe for magic.
Good afternoon and Roll Tribe ICC fans, and welcome as we're just moments away from that Guaranteed Bank opening tip here between ICC and Hinds. Adam Gore, Jim Ingram here in the ICC Alumni Association and Foundation broadcast booth. And Mr. Jim back in the DEC. Crowd not that big tonight, but expected to grow as we get throughout the evening here. But another exciting night of basketball here in Fulton.
Adam, always glad to be here tonight. Got a good one. The ladies' game tonight, of course, it's the Lady Bulldogs from Hinds and the ICC Lady Indians. We're 5-1 in the division. They're 4-1 in the division. So should be a very entertaining game tonight.
As we're waiting the Guaranteed Bank opening tip here, ICC in their home white, and you've got Hinds in their maroon and gold jerseys here to start things off this evening. Let's go ahead and take a look at tonight's Tupelo Coca-Cola Bottling Works starting lineups, and let's start with the visiting Bulldogs of Hinds.
Mine Bartholomew, number 0, a 5'8 sophomore. Number 1, Arena Krim, a 6-foot freshman from Pass Christian, Mississippi. Number 3, Miley Harbor, 5'11 sophomore from Fairdale, Louisiana. Number 10, Jadea Morris, a 5'8 sophomore from Madison, Mississippi. And rounding out the starting lineup for them was number 15, Lamaria Jones, 5'9 sophomore from Huntsville, Alabama.
And that is your starting 5 there for Hinds. And now your starting 5 for ICC. ICC and Coke. Now that's a winning combination, and Coach Robin Porter hopes she's got that same winning combination put together this evening here against Hinds.
Starting tonight for the Lady Indians, number 5, Denayla Williams, a 5'11 sophomore from Kosciuszko, Mississippi. Number 11, Lena Ball, 5'9 freshman from Pontotoc, Mississippi. Number 14, Jessie Dixon, the 5'6 sophomore from Foley, Alabama. Number 22, Tootie Lockett, the 5'9 freshman from Starkville, Mississippi. And rounding out the starting lineup tonight for the Lady Indians, number 23, Leanna Stylis, 6'2 sophomore from South Haven, Mississippi.
ICC and Coke. Now that's a winning combination. We appreciate all the fine folks out there at Tupelo Coca-Cola Bottling Works, helping bring this action your way here this evening on the ICC Sports Network. 3-point basket on its way. That one off the back iron, no good. Long rebound. It's going to be chased down. And now Hinds wants to get out in the transition game. Up the floor they go. Krim shot blocked from behind. Loose ball. And ICC comes away with it. Well, Jim, one thing we always talk about early on in the contest is there's another block shot on the other end. Pretty much anything you could do, I could do better to start this one. Are Banco Kelowna keys to victory? What's it going to take for ICC to be successful this evening?
Adam, let me say this. Hinds has got a lot of height. We've got to hit the boards. We've got to have some offensive rebounds and defensive rebounds. Rebounds the key tonight.
And those are your keys to victory being brought to you by our friends over at Banco Kelowna. As they look for that backdoor cut and the ball taken away, Banco Kelowna has locations serving you in, of course, Okolona, Houston, Manatee, Bruce. They're located on South Gloucester Street right there in Tupelo, and they do have a new opening in Aberdeen. So appreciate John Harrod and all the fine folks there with the Banco Kelowna. No score early going in this one. Both teams kind of cold from the floor to start. Oh, nice move behind the back, but couldn't finish it. And the rebound pulled down by Dixon. Jim Tootie Lockett coming off a great game last week, and she gets the basket there.
Good job by Tootie.
She's going to be one of those that she's really going to have to pick up her play here in the second half of the season. We're starting to get to that divider line where there's a lot of teams right now. ICC is tied for first, or technically in second place when it comes down to the tiebreaker. But there's a lot of teams at 4-1, 4-2. So we're going to start hitting that dividing line here pretty soon as we creep on down towards the end of the season.
You know, Adam, we know Jessie Dixon's been big. Who was that hit there? That's a great shot.
That was Williams.
Good job by Williams. She's been very solid all year, but Tootie Lockett can take over game offensively. She will add to the scoring.
So Lockett and Williams with the first two baskets of the contest. ICC up in this one 4-0 early going here against Hinds. Now, of course, if you're just now watching us, don't really know much about the JUCO League. Hinds does have a unique situation in their athletics, as they have two separate mascots. That's going to be a double dribble. The reason so, their football and all the other ones are on the Raymond campus.
Right.
Those are the Eagles. And then as mass substitution coming here for ICC, you look on the other side of the campus, it's in Utica. That's where they play basketball, and there are the Bulldogs. So that is, if you will, from back in the day in NBC, the star flying overhead. The more you know.
Like that.
That shows how old we are, the ones that got that one, Mr. Jim. 4-0 is the score. ICC with four fresh faces on the floor. We'll try to get you those here in a moment. And it's a steal, and there is a foul, so that will give us a chance to tell you the new faces on the floor here for the Indians. Number 10, Winners on the floor. You've got Faulkner wearing number 12. Lockett remains on the floor for ICC. Looks like number 13, Turner, is on the floor as well. And then you're going to have Stafford in the game here for ICC. That is your reset of the Coca-Cola Tupelo Bottling Works, as there's a beautiful turnaround shot. Knocked down by Lockett.
She's got four, and we've got a 6-0 lead. 6 minutes, 30 seconds left in the first quarter.
And that is going to be a foul. And one of those borderline calls, I'm going to have to agree with the official there. Could have been a charge, could have been a blocking foul, could have been argued either way, and that foul is going to be whistled on Lockett, so she will check out. Dixon will check back in. Substitution being brought to you by the ICC Baptist Student Union. They're meeting tonight at 7:07, so you'll see some of those kids here for early game, and then they'll file back in later on once the 7:07 is over. There was a walk in the paint, no call, but a nice rebound there by Turner, but a beautiful steal on the other end, and the layup is good. Nice job there by Morris to have the wherewithal to pick the pocket of Turner, hit the layup, and make it a 6-2 contest.
First points of the night for Hinds.
Nice answer on the other end as Stafford turns around and gets the basket. Quick answer. Lead back to 6 now here for ICC. That is their largest of the night. 6 minutes to play here in the first quarter. Adam Gore, Jim Ingram here in the ICC Alumni Association and Foundation broadcast booth. That shot put up, no good, and Winners will grab the loose ball. Up the floor she goes in a hurry to Dixon. Dixon jab stepped, didn't have anything, so now the Indians want to reset the offense. Winners running the point here. Man-to-man defense out of the Bulldogs. Winners goes to the left side now. This is Dixon. 13 seconds on the shot clock. Good defense to force her back out away from the basket. Turner with it now. 8 seconds on the shot clock. Winters wanting to drive inside, taken away, in trouble. Turner with it now, going to have to fire it up in a hurry here. Does so, and it does hit rim. Loose ball on the floor, and miss hustle. Jessany Dixon chasing that one down, Jim.
Good job by Jessany. Got another possession here, 6-point lead and the ball.
Dixon drives inside. ICC fans wanted a foul, but good no call there in my opinion, as both players went straight up on the play. Three-pointer on its way. That one good. Nothing but the bottom of the net there by Harbor. Big basket for Hinds. It makes it a 3-point contest.
They needed that, Adam. They were down 8-2. Now it's 8-5. Coming up 4 minutes, 50 seconds left in the first quarter.
So ICC with the basketball. They work it over now. That's Faulkner with it. Back up top to Winters. Winters looking to work one-on-one. Wanting to drive inside. She was bumped, and she puts the shot up. No good. Offensive rebound put back. No, just left it short. Oh, tough there as Turner had a good look. Tried to put it up quickly, as you talked about, Jim. Hinds having that height advantage. Could easily get that shot blocked. Loose ball on the floor, and Dixon takes it away.
Got a little 2-on-1 here, Adam.
Dixon drives inside and finishes. Dixon with the basket. And a timeout taken. ICC leads this one 10-5. We're going to take the timeout with them and be back with more right after this on the ICC Sports Network.
Another great Saturday of college football.
You're always pushing yourself. There's no time to rest. You keep moving forward. The only thing better than your last accomplishment is your next.
What's next? What's next?
What's next?
So, Allie, what's next?
I guess we'll see.
Find a bank that's as excited about your future as you are. A bank that asks,
What's next?
Renaissance Bank, understanding you.
Welcome back out of the timeout there. You see the ICC Palm Squad. They'll be performing at halftime along with the ICC Pep Band. Boy, Jim, those two squads make the DEC a very difficult place to play and most enjoyable spot in JUCO basketball.
No doubt about it. Ryan Todd and his group do a great job there, Adam. Keeps the enthusiasm up during the game.
Inside they go with it. Ball's lost, and it's going to be out of bounds back to ICC. Good idea. They tried to lead it inside to Krim that time, just the pass a little bit too tall, and ICC will take it back on the turnover. Well, Jim, you think about it right now. If you're Hinds, you look up, yes, you're down 5, but you're not necessarily mad at that because you haven't played your best basketball yet.
You haven't played great games so far. They're hanging in the game, playing pretty good defense. As we mentioned, they've got some height, forced to turn over there. We travel with the ball.
So turnovers plaguing both teams here early on. 10-5 is the score. 3:48 to go here in the first quarter of play. We do have a doubleheader coming your way this evening. The men's game will be the nightcap, and it'll be interesting, Jim. Hinds beat us earlier in the season. I'm not saying having a bad season, but you look at records, you would think that ICC would be favored tonight. But that's why they play the game. Krim goes inside, and she is hammered on the way to the basket. That foul's going to be whistled on Stafford. And so we'll have free throws coming up here for the Bulldogs. Stafford will check out. Checking back in will be Silas. That substitution being brought to you by the ICC Wesley Foundation. They located right across the street from us here in the Davis Event Center. They meet Tuesday nights at 7. Is that first free throw no good? Crowd still making their way in here to the Davis Event Center. Second free throw, that one good. Nice adjustment there by Krim.
Our first point in the night, 10-6. Lady Indians with the ball, 4-point lead.
Winters kicks it out, baseline, nice ball fake, jumper on its way, good. Doesn't get much prettier than that. Faulkner, beautiful ball fake, got the defender in the air, dribbled around him and made him pay on that baseline jumper. ICC up 12-6. Quickly inside they go with it, want to drive inside, shot is up and good basket, tons of contact, no foul call, but Jones showing off the strength in the finish. 12-8 now is the score. Jim, we talked about if you're Hinds right now, you don't mind being down about that 5-point mark, but you look at ICC, they don't even have a starter on the floor right. Well, they have Silas, who checked back in, but for the most part, there's another travel. For the most part, ICC has got second teamers on the floor for majority of this first quarter.
I like the way Coach is getting a lot of depth, developing it for the year, getting closer. As we get to tournament time, she's got to have confidence for 8 or 9 players, and I think she does.
So coming up on 2:30 to play here in the first, 12-8, ICC with the lead. Jones goes inside, and she is going to be hit with the travel.
I thought she got fouled, but we'll
I
take
did too. I was thinking the bump was what called the travel, but the official says walking, and the ball will go back now to ICC. So pretty much anything you can do, I can do better on that exchange there between the two squads. Coming up on 2:20 to go now. ICC with the basketball in a 12-8 lead. That one slapped away. It's going to go out of bounds, and they're going to say last touched by ICC.
Huh.
The young lady from Hinds slow to get up.
No, they give it to us, I believe.
So now they're going to say ICC ball. Okay, that's what I was going to say. I was kind of confused on how that was. It looked like it was kicked by the young lady from Hinds, but of course we're a little bit further away from the ball than the official is, but they are going to give it to ICC. Indians with it, up 12-8. Williams baseline jumper, good.
Nice looking shot.
Jim, that's somebody that Lady Indians would love to see start getting hot this time of year, start playing some of her best basketball like she did at the start of the season where she had 5 straight double-doubles.
Right.
If she can find that offensive rhythm again, it can really make this squad even more dangerous. Inside they go. Jones, big boy move there, but couldn't get it to fall. Loose ball on the floor. Nice hustle by Hinds to get that and reset the offense. Krim wants the 3, high arching, and that one, well, the fans will let you know what happened on that.
A little bit short, I believe. 14-8, Lady Indians with the ball with a 6-point lead, 1:30 until the first quarter ends.
6 is the largest lead of the night here for the Indians. Inside they go. Silas, nice strong move in the paint, and a whistle.
I believe she's shooting too.
Huh. We've seen a lot more contact
I
on
agree.
this end of the floor than that end of the floor.
We'll take it, though.
Yeah. Again, we try to stay neutral and be fair both ways. And I think if I'm Jones right now, I might just want to walk over to the official and say, hey, kind of explain to me what the difference on the other side of the floor was. So this is Silas going to the free throw line. Her first one is up and good.
Her first point of the night.
7 is the lead now for the Lady Indians. Second free throw, that one good. Got them both.
Leanna.
So 8, largest lead of the night here for ICC. They're up 16-8 with 1:15 to play here. Hinds needs to get a good trip this time down the floor. Shot is up, no good. ICC standing around watching the rebound go, and they're luckily able to find it that time as Williams is able to scoop it up. Indians now with a minute to play. Winters driving through traffic, puts the shot up and gets it to fall. Nice job by Winters.
Biggest lead tonight, Adam. We're up by 10, 50 seconds till the first quarter.
Winters just kind of weaved her way through traffic, saw the lane open up, and nice finish with the jumper there. Inside they go to Krim. Krim's shot is up and good. Layup off the basket for Krim. She's got 3. A big basket there by Hinds. Winters kicks it out. Up top they go back to Williams. Silas with it, wants to go to work in the paint. Sees the double team, throws the shot up, it's partially blocked. And now Hinds with it. They can hold off for the final shot if they want to, and that appears to be what they want to do here. 18-10 is the score. Man-to-man defense out of the Indians. And trying to find somebody, yeah. Well, it's either going to be about a 5-second violation. I think Jones realized that, just threw it towards the basket, hoping that somebody would be there. They weren't, and the turnover will give it back to ICC with 5.2. Winters is going to let it roll into the front court. She'll pick it up just shy of the three-point line. Then nearly turn it over. Now a three-pointer on its way. That one off the mark, no good. And that's how we'll end your first quarter of play. ICC 18, Hinds 10. We'll take a break and be back with more right after this on the ICC Sports Network.
Welcome to the pasta party.
1, 2, 3.
Making new traditions,
Okay, now let's go and keep going, keep going.
sharing old stories. Homemade pasta
Enjoy. Cheers to us. We did it.
and a nice cold Coke.
Okay, ready? 1, 2.
That's my recipe for magic.
If you want to break the rock, you need to make yourself indestructible. If you want to play between the hedges, you need to work out there, up there, down there, everywhere. If you want to reach the win bar, you need to lose sleep, lose count. You need to play every game like you got nothing to lose.
Welcome back out of the timeout. 18-10, ICC with the lead here in the first quarter of play as they're hosting Hinds here in this conference matchup. Adam Gore, Jim Ingram, Raphael Henry, Matt Mallard, Cal Brown. He's around here somewhere. You can follow what he's doing on Twitter at Let's Go ICC. Casey Smith taking photos of tonight's games. You can see those on ICCimages.com. Lady Indians with it, Jim. What'd you like out of that first quarter?
A lot of energy, Adam, and a lot of depth. We had several ladies score looking very quickly. We had 7 ladies score in that first quarter and got our 18 points. Robin's putting a lot of ladies out there, a lot of depth, maybe tire Hinds down a little bit.
So Lady Indians with the basketball. This is Winters with it up top. Tries to drive inside, but Lane taken away nicely there defensively by Hinds. Deniala nearly lost the basketball, able to get it back now. 10 seconds on the shot clock here for the Lady Indians. Tough defense once again. Williams, jab step, now wants to drive baseline. Lets traffic clear, throws it up, no good in the rebound to the Lady Bulldogs. Nice defense and nice recovery there by Hinds. Now they want to get out and run. Drive inside, wild shot put up, and the kiss off the glass is good, as that was Bartholomew.
Yes.
With the basket.
Her first 2 of the night, cuts the lead to 6. 18-12, Lady Indians with the ball, 9 minutes till halftime.
Largely the night for ICC was 10. Winters with it, stops, in trouble, now kicks it back out to Dixon. Dixon working off a screen, puts the jumper up in the lane and buries it.
Just smooth. Very smooth. Took her time, Adam, jumped straight up, nailed it.
That's Dixon's 4th point of the night. ICC pushes the lead back out to 8, 20-12 here. Coming up on 8.5 to go until halftime. We invite you to stay tuned for the Little Caesars halftime report, as that 3-point basket off the back iron, no good, and Dixon grabs another rebound. Winters with it now on the right wing. In trouble now, gets away from the defender, wants to drive inside. Good help defense to force her pick up her dribble. Dixon leaves it out, long 2 on its way. That one left short, no good. Dixon with the rebound.
Great job by Dixon at 5'6" guard. Adam went underneath, got the rebound.
Yeah, she plays much taller than 5'6". She just has a nose for the basketball. 8 seconds now on the shot clock. Indians want another long 2. That one's left short, no good. Nice block out underneath that time by the Lady Bulldogs. Good job keeping the Indians off the board despite having 2 opportunities to score that time. Hinds quickly into the corner for 3 on its way, bouncing around and falls.
Man, my goodness, what touch.
Hastings gets the friendly roll, and it will fall there. 30-second timeout. We're going to keep it here, Jim, and just remind everybody, coming up, I believe it's this weekend, am I correct? The Super Bowl.
Yes, it is.
ICC will be represented well in the Super Bowl.
Darius Slade.
Yes, Darius Slade will be part of the Eagles squad, so we do want to wish Darius Slade the best of luck as he and the Eagles try to knock off the Chiefs there. Of course, Darius played here in 2010, 2011, went on to play at Mississippi State, was drafted by the Lions, was outstanding there, and is having a good season, has been outstanding. I think he's an 8-time Pro Bowler.
Oh, he's unbelievable.
So he's
considered one of the best defensive backs in the NFL.
And could be arguably, I've heard some people say, even rumors of possibility of Hall of Fame in the future.
That'd be wonderful.
So ICC with the basketball. Tries to dump it inside. Hinds takes it away, but ICC gets it back. Boy, a lot of physical play on both sides that time. Lockett comes back in the game. Her shot partially blocked. ICC had the rebound, but then taken away by the Lady Bulldogs. Hinds wants to get out and run. And
great job of Dixon.
Yep, Dixon just jumps in front of that one.
They had a layup at him, and Jessney jumped in front of the ball and knocked it away.
Jessney is going to make whoever gets her next year extremely happy to have a person like her on their squad. You're never going to have to doubt the hustle, the heart whenever Destiny is on the floor. And they're going to call that a jump ball. There have been some interesting calls. I'm not necessarily disagreeing with that one, but there have been some interesting, a lot of turnovers, a lot of travels, a lot of different calls than we normally see. Hinds tries to throw it in, then ICC takes it away. Lockett had it, and that's going to be a jump ball there.
What do you call? Did he call jump?
Did he just give 2 technicals?
Oh my goodness!
That was a
little bit quick, wasn't it?
Wow, that was the most insane quick technical foul call. They literally tied the ball up. The official blew the whistle and teed them both up.
So maybe something happened.
I thought he was about to call a jump ball.
That's what I thought. A little bit strange here, but hey,
man. Well, we have to watch what we say the rest of the
I
night,
know
Jim.
we might get a tee here in a minute.
Yeah, that was. You want to know the irony about that, Jim, is we were just talking about how strange and unique some of these calls have been. That kind of was a perfect example of it. A double technical handed out as soon as they tied the basketball up. Three-pointer on its way. That one's off the mark, no good. Rebound, last touch. They're going to say by Hinds. 6:28 to go. Let's all reset here and refocus.
That's right.
6:25, I should say, to go. ICC 20, Hinds 15 in a very unusual first half of play. Lady Indians with the basketball, dribbling around, nothing there. Up top now to Dixon. Dixon skips it over to the right wing to Winters. Winters wanting to work off a screen. Good job going above it. Silas with it now. Lets traffic clear. Pull up jumper in the paint is off the mark, no good. And the ball's going to go out of bounds. Last touched by ICC. Well, ICC has scored 2 this quarter.
You're right, Adam.
And Hinds has scored 5. So neither team really lighting it up here offensively so far in this one.
6 minutes till halftime, 20-15. ICC Lady Indians up by 5.
Drive inside. That shot is off the mark, no good. Rebound being fought for. Hinds finds it. Baseline jumper, left short, no good. And Winters will collect the loose ball. She's trying to get by the defender. Goes inside, bump, nothing there. Kicks it out. Trying to go baseline. Great defense by Hinds to force her to back it back out that time. That was Ball with it. Now Winters wants to reset with 15 seconds on the shot clock. Inside out they go. Dixon for 3. That one long, no good. Rebound slapped out. It's going to be chased down by Ball. Ball in the right spot at the right time will allow Hinds to reset the offense. Or excuse me, ICC reset the offense. 10 seconds now on the shot clock. Up top they go. Nearly turns that one over. Now Winters will drive in. Takes a long 2. Off the mark, no. Offensive rebound to ICC. Put back, no. And the rebound tipped around, and eventually Hinds will come away with it. And Cream will go inside. Her shot will not fall. There's some kind of little pixies jumping around the rim right now and blocking all the shots from going in.
Offensive foul on the Indians, Adam.
And that went away from the ball, as we said, very
on Silas.
We're not knocking the officials because, I mean, they're calling the game as they see it. It's pretty even right now, but just the calls have been strange, especially that double technical on a jump ball.
You know, usually, and I'm not judging anybody, but like I said, usually if you get a technical, you get a warning before you get a technical. I don't believe there was much of a warning on that one.
I mean, they literally both grabbed the ball and then got teed up. Either way it goes, you got to play through it here with 4.5 to play until halftime. Invite you to stay tuned for the Little Caesars halftime report. That shot blocked, and
that's a late whistle for a 3-point shot, I think.
And they are going to call a foul on the Indians. Yeah, the shot was blocked. Both players fell, and then the official called the foul. So this is Hastings to the line. First one no good.
She's got 3 points tonight. Second one is good.
Second one good.
Cuts it to 4.
the third one good.
She's got 5. Lead their team. Got a 20-17. Lady Indians up by 3 with the ball. 4:25 until halftime.
Yeah, Indians need a basket, Jim. As we said, they were up 18-10 at the end of the first quarter. They have only got 1 basket so far, and luckily, though, for the Indians, Hinds has not been able to take too much advantage of that, as there's a turnover once again by the Lady Indians. So Hinds with the basketball, coming up on 4 minutes to play here. Try to lob it inside now. 10 seconds on the shot clock, trying to work off a screen. Fall away jumpers off the mark, no good. Rebound tipped out and controlled that time by Turner. And a foul.
Got her with the body. Adam, like you mentioned, we got 3:40 left until halftime. We scored 2 points this quarter.
Yeah, and that's...
And still have the lead, 20-17.
That's the crazy thing is he's still up in this one, so maybe the Lady Indians can start getting hot here. Long 2, that one off the mark, no good.
20-17. Lady Indians with a 3-point lead. Hinds, Lady Bulldogs have the ball coming up on 3:15 left until halftime.
Pull-up jumper is off the mark, no good. Now ICC wanting to get outrun. Throws over the top of the press, nothing there. Now they kick it out. Dixon's long 2, that one off the mark, no good. Rebounds to Winters. She tried to dribble out, now finds it to Dixon. Dixon kicks it out. Inside they go with it. Oh, looking for that backdoor cut, just wasn't ready for it. Winters for 3, that one off the mark, no good.
Rebound Hinds. 2 minutes, 35 seconds till halftime. Score remains 20-17 Lady Indians.
So Hinds can tie it with a 3. As we said, they've trailed as much as 10. Inside they go with it, trying to spread the floor to see if they can take advantage of a little bit of that height they've got. That shot wildly put up, no good in the rebound. And careful.
She's going to get a foul.
And that one is going to be a foul. Wasn't on 5, just didn't want to see a technical foul. I'm being a little sarcastic there.
Simpkins on the foul, her first.
So Lady Indians, they need to find a way to finish this final 2:21 strong here, as they have struggled.
Let's be positive. Both teams playing great defense here in the second quarter. How about that, Adam?
I like it. Indians with it, trying to drive baseline, and that one taken away. Loose on the floor, jump ball, but they're going to say the ICC player was sitting out of bounds when she tied the basketball up, and so now it will go back to the Lady Bulldogs.
What a great defensive quarter by both teams.
Yes, for sure. Dilworth has checked into the contest here for ICC. That's a substitution being brought to you by Raising Cane's in Tupelo. Boy, a 3 chicken strip basket sounds right. Really good.
They want to bring it to us.
Yes.
That'd be nice.
Absolutely. That and a nice ice-cold Coke being brought to you by Tupelo Coca-Cola Bottling Works.
We can put it on your tab. And
absolutely. I will happily buy you a meal from Raising Cane's, Mr.
You're a
Jim.
good man, sir. Good man.
So Hinds with it, quickly trying to go inside. Oh, nice move underneath. Just couldn't finish. Offensive rebound and a putback.
She deserves it. She's been hustling.
Yeah.
Her first 2 of the night. Cuts it to 1, Adam. 1:40 left at halftime. ICC Lady Indians up by 1 on the Lady Bulldogs of Hinds.
To say ICC needs a basket in a big way would be an understatement this trip down the floor. In trouble, and that's going to be a reach-in foul. Boy, tough break there. She did a great job staying up defensively and then just reached around the player to commit the foul. That's going to be the 4th foul there. ICC is going to get a substitution in. It looks like Winters kind of shaking up on the play as she looked like she was trying to stretch down there on the other end. We'll come to talk to the trainer as Williams will check into the contest.
Uh-oh.
And then ICC nearly turns it over as they inbounded to nobody that time. Faulkner's jumper is off the mark, no good.
Hinds could take the lead here, Adam. 20-19. A minute 15 left until halftime. As we mentioned, a very defensive second quarter.
So Hinds with it now, looking to go to work. ICC traps on the wing. A couple of players nearly run into each other there. Now 5 seconds on the shot clock. Spins, good help defense there. And they will not get the shot off. Shot clock defense violation. Yeah, there's your defense you've been talking about, Jim.
Been strong. Adam, we got the ball, leading 20-19, 52 seconds till halftime. Need to get a good shot here, Adam. Take your time, run your offense, get a good shot, hit the boards.
So ICC with it. Could do a 2-for-1 deal here if they get a quick shot up, and they do. That three-pointer is off the mark, no good. Rebound to Hinds. Should be about a 6 seconds difference in the game clock and the shot clock. Actually about a 4-second difference.
And they're not waiting at them.
And count the basket.
My goodness.
Was hit with the body that time by Williams. And a chance at a three-point play the old-fashioned way here. And it's been all Hastings here in the second quarter.
She's got 7. It's their first lead of the ball game, up 21-20, and have another shot here.
And she'll have a chance to go back to the free throw line for a three-point play the old-fashioned way.
She missed it.
She can't make it, though. And the rebound to the Lady Indians. ICC nearly turns it over. That's Dixon with it now. Will back it back out to Faulkner. Faulkner wanting to work one-on-one. Puts up a wild shot. It's no good. Loose ball, and Hinds will throw it up beyond half court and not make it. And that, ladies and gentlemen, if you're an ICC fan, you're thank goodness this quarter is over. ICC only scores 2
points.
Sees 11 scored by Hinds to rally to take a 21-20 lead here at the break. We're going to take a timeout, come back with some first half stats, highlights, and more here from Fulton right after this.
Enjoy.
Stuffed crust, buttery garlic spread. Little Caesars really stepped it up with their stuffed crazy crust.
They really jazzed it up. Yeah! They really plussed this crust up. They really dolled it up.
Everyone out my house. How did y'all even get in here?
The housekeeper gave me a key. Order stuffed crazy crust for $9.49 and get your game day delivered with Little Caesars.
Pizza. Guys, you're not going to believe the luck I've had lately. Just the other day, I had a flat tire, thought I was in big trouble. Before I know it, somebody pulled it over, fixed the tire.
Oh, that's not luck, Kirk. It's because
that's not the only thing. How about when I'm in a studio, drop the cell phone, bang, shatters completely. Guy hands me a brand new cell phone.
Yeah, Kirk, that's because you have Renaissance Rewards Extra.
Yeah, roadside assistance, cell phone protection, coupon straight to your phone.
And another discount with Renaissance Rewards Extra, Mr. Herbstreit.
Life's just easier when you have Renaissance Rewards Extra.
Welcome back, ladies and gentlemen. A very interesting first half, even more bizarre second quarter. 21-20. Hinds outscores ICC 11-2 in the second half to take this 1-point lead at the break. And Mr. Jim, your thoughts on the first half?
First half, a lot of good defense, let's be honest, but we also need to be honest, a lot of bad offense in the second quarter. Yes, defenses played well, but ICC could not get in the rhythm in the second quarter, only scored 2 points, and the amazing thing, they're only down by 1. They had at one time a 10-point lead, and they're now down by 1 at halftime. Hopefully we're having a new readjustment there for the third quarter.
Yeah, ICC struggled to find any rhythm in that first half and saw a lot of different combinations of the floor that we haven't seen for majority of the season as the Palm squad performing there at halftime. Jim, let's talk about some first half stats being brought to you by our friends at the Orthopedic Institute of North Mississippi. They're helping you get back in the game. They've got locations serving you in Tupelo, Amory, Corinth, and Pontotoc.
Adam, I'm going to go through the Indians first. They're down 21-20. Tootie Lockett had 4, and she didn't play as many minutes as I would have liked. She came out and really looked good in that first quarter. She had 4 points. Destiny Dixon has 3. Denilah Williams has 4. Winters has 2. Faulkner came off the bench. She has 2. Silas has 2, and Stafford has 2. So leading the team is Denilah Williams with 4, along with Lockett with 4. For Hinds tonight, leading the team is Judea Hastings. She has 7 to lead their team. Krim has 3, Harbor has 3, Morris has 2, Jenkins 2, Jones 2, and Bartholomew has 2 also. And they're leading 21-20 here at halftime.
Find out how the Orthopedic Institute of North Mississippi can help you get back in the game by visiting OINMS.com. These highlights are being brought to you by Little Caesars here in Fulton. They've got hot and ready pizzas ready for you. They're located on South Adams Street in Fulton. So we're about 7 minutes away from the start of the second half here. ICC down 21-20. We're going to take a break and be back with more of the Little Caesars halftime report right after this here on the ICC Sports Network.
Try Little Caesars Stuffed Crazy Crust. Everyone loves it, including Justin Jefferson and all his friends.
Stuffed crust? Buttery garlic spread?
That looks mighty delicious, Justin. It sure does, Mr. Pumpernickel. And at $9.49, it's the lowest price in stuffed crust with no strings attached. No strings attached? You want a piece of me?
No, Mr. Pumpernickel. Justin, run.
Order delicious stuffed Crazy Crust for $9.49 and get your game day delivered with Little Caesars.
Pizza, pizza.
When injury knocks you out, Orthopedic Institute of North Mississippi will be there for you every step of the way. We are here to get you back in the game, back in motion, back to your life. Our elite team of orthopedic specialists will work side by side with you, educating you about your treatment plan, utilizing advanced technology, and providing you with a successful path to recovery. Orthopedic Institute of North Mississippi. We will get you back.
AE drink spray? AE drink spray.
You want to hoop like Anthony Edwards? Practice. You want a refreshing drink? Obey your thirst. And I tried to tell him, man.
Oh, I know. Sprite. Obey your thirst.
Enjoy.
Stuffed crust? Buttery garlic spread? Little Caesars really stepped it up with their stuffed crazy crust.
They really jazzed it up. Yeah!
They really plussed this crust up.
They really dolled it up.
Everyone out my house. How did y'all even get in here?
The housekeeper gave me a key. Order stuffed Crazy Crust for $9.49 and get your game day delivered with Little Caesars.
Pizza, pizza.
We're waiting on y'all.
Okay. Y'all can do it without us.
We want you included. Yeah. Kills or just run the play?
Wait, you can play the same birthday?
Mine's sophomore night. She's wide! Good, Maddie! Straight up! Ow! Good up! Wave! Good ball, Pete! Great ball! Good luck, good luck, good luck, good luck. ICC on 3! 1, 2, 3! ICC! We got serve. Let's go! Yes! Here we go! Straight up! Get up! You okay? Yeah, I'm good. Almost fell over. Go, go, go! Yes! Good job, guys! FPK on 3! 1, 2, 3! FPK! Wave! Yes! Let's go! In! Come on! Wait! Yes! Come on! Let's go. Wait! Come on! A 5-set win makes it that much sweeter, so 2! Yes! Good job! Let's go! Oh, sorry, good game. Good job. Proud of you, proud of you. ICC on 3, 1, 2, 3. ICC! Thank y'all for hanging out with me. Roll Tribe!
Another great Saturday of college football.
You're always pushing yourself. There's no time to rest. You keep moving forward. The only thing better than your last accomplishment is your next.
What's next? What's next?
What's next?
So, Allie, what's next?
I guess we'll see.
Find a bank that's as excited about your future as you are. A bank that asks,
What's next?
Renaissance Bank, understanding you.
Been named second team All-American. Just talk about how that feels.
Honestly, it just feels surreal. I'm so honored to have been named an All-American, especially in a program that's become as strong as it is. I'm so thankful for these girls, Coach Annie, Coach Caroline, thankful for God for placing me in this situation. Coming to ICC looking for a better volleyball experience, and I had just that. So I'm so grateful for all the opportunity and so honored to be recognized.
Lexi Pendleton was named second team All-American, so just talk about how much of an impact that she had on the program in just her one season.
Lexi had such a big mark on our program. She was an incredibly impactful player with her setting, her hitting, her serving, her passing, all of it. She's just a well-rounded player who was able to help us out tremendously on and off the court, in the locker room, on the court. She was an amazing part of our program this year and a huge part of our success. So we're really excited to see her get the recognition for All-American that she deserves, and she's our first ever one in our program history to get that honor.
Another great Saturday of college football.
You're always pushing yourself. There's no time to rest. You keep moving forward. The only thing better than your last accomplishment is your next.
What's next? What's next?
What's next?
So, Allie, what's next?
I guess we'll see.
Find a bank that's as excited about your future as you are. A bank that asks,
What's next?
Renaissance Bank, understanding you.
Try Little Caesar's Stuffed Crazy Crust. Everyone loves it, including Justin Jefferson and all his friends.
Stuffed crust? Buttery garlic spread?
That looks mighty delicious, Justin. It sure does, Mr. Pumpernickel. And at $9.49, it's the lowest price in stuffed crust with no strings attached. No strings attached? You want a piece of me?
No, Mr. Pumpernickel. Justin, run.
Order delicious stuffed Crazy Crust for $9.49 and get your game day delivered with Little Caesars.
Pizza.
Oh, my. Welcome back out of the timeout, ladies and gentlemen, as ICC down in this one, 21-20, after leading 18-10 at the end of the first quarter. Jim, we kind of talked about it for a moment. We'll go back into our Bank Oklahoma keys to the second half here for ICC, and obviously one of the keys is score more than 2 points in the quarter. But what are your keys to victory for ICC here in the second half?
Well, we got to rebound better, but yes, we got to move the ball, got to have some more enthusiasm. I think we were standing around a little bit too much there in the second quarter. I look for us to come out, score some points here in the third quarter and take the lead.
And ICC turns it over to start the quarter, but then there's the Lady Indians to take it right back. Good hustle by Ball to come in from behind and take it away. She gets it back on the other end of the floor and nails the jumper. That's what we needed right there, Jim.
Good start, Adam.
First points of the game for Ball. And ICC now retakes the lead 22-21. So Hinds with the basketball. Being patient on the offensive end, trying to go backdoor cut. It wasn't there, but able to get the loose ball back in their possession. Now on the left wing, 8 seconds on the shot clock. Into the middle they go. Nice ball fake. Sees a double team, and Silas ties it up. And, only a jump ball.
Good.
And for those that are just now joining us, if you're wondering why we say that, earlier tonight they called what we thought was going to be a jump ball, but called a double technical on both players. And I think everybody but the official that called the technical foul was confused on the play. As 4 seconds on the shot clock here. Going to have to turn around, get the shot up in a hurry, and it's no good. And the rebound is to Ball. Ball wanting to get out and run. Stutter steps, nothing there. Kicks it out to Lockett. Lockett for three. Yes!
Adam, excuse my sarcasm, but we've scored 5 points in the first minute of this third quarter, and we didn't score 5 points in the entire second quarter.
Well, Coach Porter didn't keep him in the locker room very long, so whatever she said it the right way and got him back out here to shoot in the second half. 25-21 now is the lead, and there's a travel.
Was that Lockett hit the three then?
It was.
Thank you, sir.
Lockett's got 7 points on the night. That's the first three-pointer of the evening for ICC.
Great start for the Lady Indians. 5 early points here. We got the lead by 4, 25-21. 8.5 minutes left in the third period.
Lockett with the basketball, picks up her dribble. Now they work it over to Williams. Williams trying to go inside, nothing there. Good ball movement inside to Silas. Her turnaround shot is good.
We are exploding here in the third quarter.
Well, they have most definitely come back out with a different level of focus. That was a great quick pass by Dixon to Silas. She was able to turn around and hit that hook shot. And ICC now up 27-21. Long two on its way for Hinds. This off the mark, no good. And the rebound is to Destiny Dixon. Dixon wanting to push it up the left side of the floor. Didn't have anything, leaves it off the ball. Now ball sends it inside to Williams. Williams, extra pass to Dixon. Didn't force the shot up. Now three-pointer on the other wing. Good! Lockett with back-to-back threes. And ICC quickly up 30-21, and Hinds needs a timeout. Timeout on the floor. Let's take the timeout with them and be back with more right after this.
Another great Saturday of college football.
You're always pushing yourself. There's no time to rest. You keep moving forward. The only thing better than your last accomplishment is your next.
What's next? What's next?
What's next?
So, Allie, what's next?
I guess we'll see.
Find a bank that's as excited about your future as you are. A bank that asks,
what's next?
Renaissance Bank. Understanding you.
Some of the ICC students loving what they see right now as Lady Indians red hot here to start the third quarter of play. They lead this one 30-21. And Jim, we said that Lady Indians needed a hot start. Well, they've got that here as they have come out shooting red hot here in the third quarter.
Shooting the ball well, playing good defense, and on a 10-0 run offensively.
Loose ball on the floor, pinballing around, and ball comes away with another steal. Finds it to Lockett. Lockett wanting to get out and run. Kicks it out. Dixon weaves her way through traffic. Runner is good.
We have not missed a shot either.
Well, the second quarter owes us that much, as Dixon now collects her 6th point of the ball game, and ICC now has bullied their way back out to their largest lead of the night now. They were once up by 10, now up by 11, 32-21. Hinds needs a basket in a big way here. I heard a whistle, but there's no stoppage. And now there is, and
3
he's
seconds?
going to call 3 seconds.
Wow.
Well, I thought I heard a whistle, but everybody, even the other two officials, were engaged and never stopped. And so the official called a 3-second call. Fitting to how this game has been called today. It's been. We're not knocking the official when we say that. It's just been a weird ball game.
I think he had to call it twice for people to stop. Now what's he got?
That's a makeup call there.
What did he call?
He called 3 seconds on us. The Silas had the ball trying to go to work in the basket, and he calls 3 seconds after she dribbles twice.
By the way, we rarely see 3 seconds called in any game.
Mm-hmm.
We've had twice back-to-back here.
Yeah, that's most definitely one of those old-school makeup calls there, because he called it after she had made her move in the paint and had the basketball. Ball spins, beautiful pass, layup is there. Great pass by Ball, good finish by Silas, and ICC rolling here now up 34-21. Hinds needs a basket in a big way. Oh, beautiful move up and under. Shot was partially blocked, and Lockett comes away with a loose ball. Now up the floor to Dixon. 2-on-1 break here. Bounce pass to Williams. She's hit, fouled, and she'll go to the free throw line to shoot 2. That was just nice transition basketball, and that's really all you can do in that situation if you're Hinds. And I like that. I'm not a proponent of just malicious fouls, but foul hard so you don't have a chance to get that three-point play the old-fashioned way there. And so make her earn them from the free throw line.
I think you have 5 new players coming up for Hinds also.
Well, this is similar to what we saw ICC do there in that second quarter when they couldn't get any shots to fall. They put in, or I should say the first quarter, they put in a fresh 5 and got a little bit of that offense working for them. As the first free throw, no good. That one nearly hopped over the back of the backboard. It took such a awkward bounce off the rim.
Is that Denila at the line?
It is.
Thank you, sir.
Williams' second free throw on its way, and we've got a whistle.
Stepped in the lane.
And we got a lane violation, so that will not count as an attempt. So we've seen a double technical on jump ball, back-to-back 3-second calls, And then a lane violation now. What is the most obscure thing else we can see right now, Mr. Jim?
I don't know. It's been interesting. Very interesting.
Three-pointer on its way. No good. Rebound being fought for, and Williams finds it. Somebody needs to make a shot from half court. That would be the icing on the cake there. That's going to be a foul whistled on number 14. That's going to be on Jenkins and her second foul. One of those frustration fouls and we saw it out of ICC in that second quarter. Unfortunately for Hinds, they're seeing it now. One of those where you just can't get any shots to fall, nothing really going your way. And there's a beautiful block shot underneath that time. And you tend to make those fouls whenever you kind of get a little frustrated like that.
No doubt about it, Adam. They are struggling coming out of here in the third quarter. We're coming up on 5:20 in the third quarter, and they have not scored third quarter. Shot goes up, rebound, Indians on the break.
Lockett wanting to get out and run. She's bumped, and they're going to call that offensive foul. That's a good call. She kind of lowered that shoulder and initiated the contact. She looks at the sideline, and Coach Sanders saying, yes, that is a offensive foul, and so she will have to check out now with her third foul of the contest. And so she will head to the sideline. It's unfortunate, as we said, coming off a great game in her last outing. ICC was hoping to see that freshman from Starkville get rolling, and tonight's been a tough night for everybody.
It has. Now, she came out here early in this third period, and she's got 10 points right now, but she's in foul trouble. Got to sit for a little while.
Hinds with the basketball. Beautiful extra pass. The layup is there, and Hinds gets on the board. I believe that was 21. Harris with the basket.
It is, sir.
34-23 now is the score. Long three-pointer off the mark, no good. Rebound being fought for, out of bounds. Last touched by the Lady Bulldogs, and she's going to disagree, but she did. She grabbed it, lost the handle of it, and it went out of bounds. Dixon quickly inbounds the ball. Ball driving inside, picks up the dribble, pulls up the jumper. It's off the mark, no good. Dixon, and that's got to be over the back, and it is. Harris. You know, that's the problem sometimes. When you have that height advantage, Jim, you just see the ball coming, you reach up, and if she would have went straight up instead of reaching over, would have been okay, but she reached over the top of Dixon, and that is going to be her first foul. So ICC will get it back. Jessany driving inside. Tried an extra bounce pass underneath. Dangerous pass taken away there by the Lady Bulldogs. Hinds wanting to get out and run. Needs a basket this trip down the floor. Wild shot put up, no good.
Almost went in.
Man, that was quite the circus shot, and she did a good job just getting the shot off before traveling. As now ICC with it. Ball fake. Winners off the mark, no good. Williams with the rebound. Spins in the paint. Hook shot. Yes. Shot. Big basket knocked down there by Williams. We talked about it. Lady Indians need to see her get hot here in the second half of the season. She started off the contest hot. That's her first basket since the first quarter. She now has 6.
ICC Lady Indians up by 13. Less than 4 minutes left in the third period.
Lady Bulldogs turnaround jumper. Wild shot nearly banked in. No good. Loose ball, and it's going to be out of bounds. Last touch by Hinds. Substitution coming in the game here for ICC. Turner and Faulkner will check in. These substitutions being brought to you by Fagada's Mexican Bar and Grill, located on West Main Street right here in Fulton. Matter of fact, just down the road from us here.
And they want to bring some chips and salsa and maybe a little salad.
That's what I was going to say.
Fajita right now, whatever.
This is the unique thing about Mr. Jim. And anybody knows Mr. Jim, nicest guy on the face of the earth. If anybody says anything different, I'll fight you. But, Jim, tell everybody what you order when you go to Fagada's.
I just get usually a grilled chicken salad, sir. I'm kind of a boring person.
Well, no, that's it's unique to go to a Mexican restaurant and go for
get
that.
A salad, yeah.
Tons of contact there.
I do eat the salsa and chips.
Okay.
And too much salsa and chips.
And tons of contact on the other end of the floor, and the officials letting them play here. Gladiator theme night, if you will, here on the floor. But yes, I'm gonna go try that salad next time, because if it's consistently good enough for you to keep ordering that just shows you how good it is.
Well, it's good. All their food's good there. They do a great job.
Williams with it. She wants to drive inside. That should be a jump ball. Instead, it's going to be a loose ball. And back and forth we go in this one. Hinds with it now. That layup is no good. I don't know if I'm both Hinds and ICC men after this game. I go check the left side of the floor.
Check that rim, no doubt about it.
Because ICC was ice cold from the floor on that end in the second quarter, and Hinds is that way here in the third quarter. 36-23 is your score. ICC with the lead. Hinds with the basketball. Baseline jumper, that one long off the mark, no good. Silas getting the business, and there is a whistle. So that foul's going to be whistled on Hastings. That is going to be her second foul, team fourth foul. ICC has been whistled for one so far. 2:39 to go here in the third quarter. Lady Indians up in this one 36-13. Or excuse me, 36-23. 13 is the largest lead of the night. Winters in trouble, picks up her dribble. Dixon for three. That one off the mark, no good. Nice offensive rebound and putback is good. That was impressive.
Turner.
Yeah, Turner just
Turner.
ripped the rebound and got the putback. And now pushes the lead out to 15 for ICC. Hinds' answer on the other end. Beautiful extra pass. Layup is there. Great job being unselfish on the play that time. Got the layup to fall. That was number 10 with the layup, and then we got a foul on the rebound. So that was Morris.
Her fourth point of the night.
Yes, her fourth point of the evening for Morris. And that foul's going to be whistled on number 30, Stafford. That's going to be her second foul, team second foul. 1:56 to go here in the third quarter of play. Remind everyone to stay tuned. We'll have the guys' action coming your way here next on the ICC Sports Network. Well, before we get to that, though, we'll have the Renaissance Bank postgame report. 38-25, ICC with the lead, Hinds with the basketball. Three-pointer on its way. That one halfway down, wouldn't fall. And rebound collected by the Lady Indians. Dixon with it on the baseline. Didn't like what she sees. Now it's going to reset the offense. That's Faulkner with it. Now leaves it up top to Winters. Dixon calling for the ball. Faulkner looking to go inside. Good defense by Hinds to force ICC out with it now. 5 seconds on the shot clock. Going to have to hurry. Dixon a long two off the mark. No good. Another strong rebound. And the putback's there. Turner again.
Good job by Brianna. Stretches the lead to 15. Coming up on 1 minute left in the third quarter.
Yeah, you can't call that grabbing the rebound. That was snatching the rebound and putting that one back up. As ICC now up by 15, as Jim mentioned. Three-pointers off the mark, no good. Lady Indians with the rebound. Inside a minute to play here in the third. What a difference a quarter will make for ICC.
No doubt.
Only scored 2 points in the second quarter. And they have doubled their total here in the third. Another offensive rebound by Turner. Winters for three. No, that one no good. Putback is there. Stafford with her fourth point of the night. And Hinds can hold off for the final shot of the quarter if they elect to. ICC up in this one 42-15.
42-25.
Oh, 42-25.
That's all right, sir.
I can't read tonight.
No, you're fine.
Turnaround shot. Nice, impressive move that time by Jones. Really surprised they haven't gone to Jones more often in this one.
Got 4 points.
And there's a foul whistled, and we'll come down to the other end of the floor to shoot free throws with 1.1 seconds.
I don't think their coach is going to be happy
about that. Yeah, that's a tough break there for Hinds. As we said, it's been a very peculiar ball game, and this just adds to the oddity here. So this will send Winters to the free throw line. Free throw, good. That one bounced around and finally fell for Winters.
I got a 3.
That's what I've got. We're waiting the second free throw here. And that one off the mark, no good. Throws it up from beyond half court, and that will be how we finish the third quarter of play. Well, ICC scored 20 in the first half. They scored 23 in the third quarter. They're up 43-27. We'll take a break and be back with more right after this.
Guys, you're not going to believe the luck I've had lately. Just the other day, I had a flat tire, thought I was in big trouble. Before I know it, somebody pulled over, fixed the tire.
Oh, that's not luck, Kirk. It's because
that's not the only thing. How about when I'm in a studio, drop the cell phone, bang, shatters completely. Guy hands me a brand new cell phone.
Yeah, Kirk, that's because you have Renaissance Rewards Extra.
Yeah, roadside assistance, cell phone protection, coupon straight to your phone.
And another discount with Renaissance Rewards Extra, Mr. Herbstreit.
Life's just easier when you have Renaissance Rewards Extra.
AE drink Sprite? AE drink Sprite?
You want to hoop like Anthony Edwards? Practice. You want a refreshing drink? Obey your thirst. And I tried to tell him, man.
Oh, I know. Sprite, obey your thirst.
Welcome back, ladies and gentlemen, as we get set to start the fourth quarter of play. ICC up in this one 43-27. After only scoring 20 points in the first half, ICC comes out and outscores Hinds 23-6 here in the third quarter to take this commanding lead. And, Jim, you'd like to think ICC can find a way to hold on to win this one up by 17 at largely the night, but you just don't know on this one.
No, you don't. After we had 2 points in the second quarter, you cannot rest. You got to keep fighting hard.
That ball slapped out of bounds. It will stay with ICC on the sideline. 9:44 to go in this one. Remind you to stay tuned for the Renaissance Bank post-game report. We'll have our Samstown Market star of the game and more coming your way, part of the post-game report. 8 seconds on the shot clock now. Winters wants to drive inside, and she traveled. Good defense to force her to drag her pivot foot that time, as got the hand in the face right as she went to put the shot up, so the turnover will give it back to the Bulldogs.
Adam mentioned 43-27 ICC Indians. Lady Indians up by 16, which just started the fourth quarter. 9:25 left in the ball game.
And there's going to be a reach-in foul called on ICC, and that one's going to be on Faulkner. That's going to be her first foul, team first foul here in the fourth quarter. Well, one thing's for sure, Jim, we have seen a lot of players that don't normally get a lot of minutes get some solid minutes tonight. There is that layup missed by Jones, and Williams grabs the rebound. And you talked about it. That could be very important for ICC once they get to postseason play.
We've had 9 of our ladies score tonight.
Winters with the basketball, dribbles over on the right wing, goes behind the back, now drives inside, and that's beautiful. Winters.
Good job by her.
She's got 5 points now.
Yes.
And, Jim, that was just a nice play there. Went behind the back, got the defender on her heels. She was able to finish, but a nice answer on the other end there by Hinds, as that was
0.
Bartholomew. I've got that as her 4th point.
Yes, sir. 16-point lead. Lady Indians with the ball and a 16-point lead against Hinds. Lady Bulldogs, 8:20 left in the ball game.
Oh, nice ball fake. Jumper on its way. Good.
That was Faulkner that time, wasn't it?
That was Faulkner, yes. She got a little stutter step, crossed over the defender, and knocked that one down. And ICC starting to play a lot better here in the second half. But getting a lot of players contributing, as there's a wild shot put up, no good. Williams knocked to the ground, no foul call. Thought there was also a foul on the shot. So the officials letting them play in this one. Lady Indians get it back. Winters thought about the shots, going to back it back out now and reset the offense. 47-29, largest lead of the night here for ICC. Spins inside, and that's going to be a jump ball. Well, getting a little sloppy out on the floor right now, Jim.
No doubt about it. We got our largest lead of the game right now. 18-point lead, 47-29, 7:36 left in the ball game.
So Hinds will have the basketball as they get set to inbounds. They're going to roll this one forward, try to save as much time as they can on the clock here. Before
They've done that every quarter, I think.
Then be one of those that the defense lets you do it, then let them do it. Bartholomew with the basketball, wanting to work one-on-one. Looking to drive inside. The shot's up, no good. And there's a foul call, and that one's going to be on Lockett, who just checked into the contest, and that's going to be her 4th. That's a tough night there.
It has been a tough night for her.
She wasn't even on the floor for 10 seconds before picking up her 4th foul.
And she started out so well, had those 10 early points, Adam.
Well, I mean, you look at it, 10 points leading the way for ICC, And really and truly, those 10 points have come with very limited minutes tonight. So she has made the best of the time that she's actually been on the floor. Is that free throw good for Bartholomew?
I mean, Tootie Lockett has not played many minutes, and she's the leading scorer in the game.
We're waiting the second free throw here, and that one's off the mark, no good. Rebound tipped out, and Hinds finds it. Good job there by Hinds, not able to grab the board, but tip it out, then it turns into a three-pointer. That was number 3. Harbor with her second three-pointer of the night. Lead now down to 14 with 7 minutes to play in this one. Don't you dare go anywhere, folks, as this ball game, as we said, has been quite bizarre. So who knows how this one's going to finish up. Drive inside, shot blocked, out of bounds, and they're going to say it should stay with ICC on the baseline with 11 seconds to go on the shot clock. This will be Faulkner to inbounds. Lobs it inside, and it's going to be, saved there by Winters. Nearly turned over that time. Winters driving inside, 5 seconds on the shot clock, and gets it to fall. Jim, that's a big basket.
Big basket. Got her with 7.
Deep in the shot clock there.
Been strong here in the second half also.
49-33 ICC with the lead. Wild shot put up no good. Rebound is to Stafford, and she had to wrestle that one away, and now ICC wanting to push it. And out on the right wing, this is going to be Winters. She's going to dribble it back up top and work the offense now. ICC can afford to be patient. Work a little bit of that clock here. Up by 16. That one poked away. Faulkner able to chase it back. Gets it back to Winters now. 8 seconds on the shot clock. Inside drive. Pull up jumper. Good. Bounced around and failed. And Winters with back-to-back baskets now. She's got 9.
6 minutes left in the ball game. ICC Lady Indians up by 18.
Matching the large lead of the night here. Long three-pointer on its way. That one good. Krim said, I'll take this one on my own. She knocks down the 3, makes it a 51-36 contest. Hinds not going quietly into the evening here. Faulkner looking to work one-on-one. Great defense by Bartholomew not to let her by. Now crosses her over. Kicks it out. Winters gets it back. Works off a screen. Ball fakes. Nothing there. Kicks it out. Inside Turner goes. Her shot was blocked. It was kind of an awkward layup put up that time. And now before they go to Jones. Jones. And she's going to be bumped on her way to the basket. I think it's one of those Turner is going to come out and kind of look at the official and didn't necessarily point, but kind of motioned on the other end of the floor there.
Adam, we need to give Hinds credit. I mean,
they're fighting.
ICC has taken control of this game in the third and fourth quarter, but they're not backing down. If you're listening, if you're a Hinds fan, they are really hustling, trying to get back in this ball game.
ICC sending in 4 new faces here. I see Williams wearing number 5. 14 is Dixon. Silas on the floor wearing 23. And it looks like Ball wearing number 11 is your new 4 on the floor. That substitution being brought to you by Samstown Market, located on Highway 371 right there in Manatee. They're celebrating 5 years being open there in the heart of Manatee. First free throw was no good. Second one was for Jones.
Like you said, Adam, she's a good-looking athlete. She's got 5 points tonight.
51-37. Hinds slowly trying to chip back into this one. Winters, nice pass. Layup no good, but there is a foul on the play. And so this will send Silas to the free throw line. That was a great court vision there by Winters. Dropped it off, and that's all really the defender could do was turn around and commit the foul that time.
Winters has had a very solid game tonight.
So this will be Silas going to the free throw line. She's 2 for 2 from the stripe so far. And makes that one. I've got her with 7.
Yes, sir.
Awaiting the second free throw. And got them both. Nothing but the bottom of the net there, and a timeout taken by ICC. We'll see if it's a full or a 30. It looks like it's going to be a full timeout. So we will take it with them and be back with more right after this.
Another great Saturday of college football.
You're always pushing yourself. There's no time to rest. You keep moving forward. The only thing better than your last accomplishment is your next.
What's next? What's next?
What's next?
So, Allie, what's next?
I guess we'll see.
Find a bank that's as excited about your future as you are. A bank that asks,
What's next?
Renaissance Bank, understanding you.
When injury knocks you out, Orthopedic Institute of North Mississippi will be there for you every step of the way. We are here to get you back in the game, back in motion, back to your life. Our elite team of orthopedic specialists will work side by side with you, educating you about your treatment plan, utilizing advanced technology, and providing you with a successful path to recovery. Orthopedic Institute of North Mississippi. We will get you back.
Welcome back out of the timeout. 53-37 is your score. ICC with the lead. 5:06 to go here in the contest. Hinds with the basketball. And Jim, I got to give a special shout out here to the newest member of the ICC family. You remember Haston McKissick?
Yes, I do.
He used to be our work study.
Yes.
Well, Baby Baker is watching his first ICC game tonight. They proud to announce the birth of their baby, and so I want to say congratulations to them. They're out in Georgia, and just proud of Haston and all the great things he continues to do and his wife, and look forward to seeing them grow as parents. And he says the baby's giving a shout-out back saying Roll Tribe, but I don't know about that.
I believe him. He's always an honest guy. Congratulations to that young family. We're very excited for him.
Absolutely. It's always great we can add new members to the ICC
No doubt
family.
about it.
So there was a foul, and it was whistled on Dixon, her first. Team fourth for ICC. Nice drive to the basket.
Drive.
The finish is good, as that's Jenkins. I've got her with 4.
Yes, sir, and she's hustled tonight. I'll say that.
An unfortunate foul there as the ball came loose. Jones was diving for it, but when she did, she dove into the legs of Winters. That's her 3rd foul. One of those situations, Jim, as a coach, you really can't fuss about it because that's a hustle foul.
That's a hustle foul, and give Hinds credit. They're down by 14. A little bit over 4 minutes left in the ball game. They're still hustling at them.
Winters with it on her hip, driving inside, and she traveled.
No doubt she traveled.
Just took that extra step when she was looking for the backdoor cut. There have been a lot of travels called tonight, Jim.
And most of them have been legitimate.
Yeah.
Most of them.
Yes. We do want to welcome those that are watching in favor of ICC, but also say a special hello to those watching in favor of the Lady Bulldogs. We invite you to stick around as the men's game will be coming your way next here on the ICC Sports Network. Is Silas with the block shot. Picks up her dribble, in trouble. And ICC got to take a timeout, and do they get it? Yes, they do. It'll be a 30-second timeout. We'll keep it here, and ICC fans, we do want to invite you to come out to the softball field tomorrow as we'll have a special naming of Coach
Very exciting.
Andy Kirkfield. That'll be coming your way at 12:30. It'll also be here on the Red Channel tomorrow. Jim, a great honor for a great dude.
Great guy. Helps us, of course, in football during the football season. One of the nicest young men around that I know. And we've even contacted him tonight. He's been texting us a couple of comments. Andy Kirk, you're a class act. We're happy for you.
And that just shows you how good of a person he is when Mr. Jim calls you a good person. So, yeah, we do hope you can come out tomorrow, 12:30 at the ICC Softball Complex. We'll host Wallace State at 1 o'clock for a doubleheader there. So congratulations to Coach Andy Kirk on that great honor. And so now we actually got a name for the field. So
no doubt about it.
Instead of calling it the ICC Softball Complex, of course, newly renovated Andy Kirk Field.
There you go.
With the addition of the press box, locker rooms, training rooms, and more. So
it's very nice.
Yeah, so come out tomorrow and check things out there here in Fulton. Inside out, ICC goes with it. Ball picks up her dribble, feeds it inside to Williams. She spins, puts a shot up, no good. Rebound being fought for, and it's a reach-in foul. Going to be called on Williams. Williams kind of shaking her head, looking back at Coach Porter on the way down the other end floor, acknowledging that she did commit the foul.
At least it wasn't a technical call, excuse me.
That's very true, very true. Again, I'm going to have to, of course, Sam Ferris, the PA announcer here, proud sponsor of ICC Athletics at Samstown Market. Go down and try, or at least text him and get a definition of what the official was so trigger happy on the technical foul as that first free throw rolls around and falls for Jones.
See, Jones played hard tonight. She's got 6 points. She got a chance to get another point here off the free throw line. She does. Cuts the lead to 12, 53-41, 3:38 left in the ball game. They're hanging around, Adam.
They are, and that's the thing. This game has been rather bizarre all night, so this one far from over with 3:30 left to play here. Lady Indians trying to work some of the clock here, but the problem is last few possessions they came up empty and allowed Hinds to continue to chip away at this lead. Winters, beautiful extra bounce pass. Swings it up top, ball with it now. Swings it around, Winters wanting to work one-on-one. Crosses over the defender, goes inside, and she is going to be hammered on the play. She did a good job of just trying to dump the basketball off to Nyla Williams before a travel was called.
Sit on the floor, is that what you're saying?
They're going to say it was on the floor.
Right.
Lockett will check back into the game. She checks in with 4 fouls. That last foul whistled on Jones. That is her 4th as well. Dixon set the inbounds. Skip pass up top to Winters. 3 minutes to go in the contest. Williams, long 2 on its way, well off the mark, no good, but Chastity Dixon hustles the ball down, allows ICC to reset it. Didn't hit any rim, though, so ICC's got to drive to the basket. They do. Lockett is fouled, and she'll go to the line to shoot 2. That foul on Bartholomew, and that is going to be her 3rd.
2:55 left in the ball game. ICC Lady Indians with a 12-point lead, trying to stretch it out here. Shooting 2 from free throw line is Tootie Lockett, who has 10 points tonight, Adam.
10 points in
not many minutes.
Very limited play.
Yeah. Been in foul trouble all night.
As that free throw is off the mark, no good. Of course, she was the one that was involved in that bizarre technical foul on a jump ball we saw earlier.
Yeah.
So that was one of the reasons why she was in foul trouble. So waiting the second free throw here. Tootie's shot is on the way in, makes it.
Got 11.
Hinds with it on the other end. Jones turns, puts the shot up, and the Bluebirds going to break out on that one. That looked like a pretty good defensive play on the part of ICC, but a nice job by Jones to get the foul call. She'll head to the line as that foul's going to be whistled on Dixon. And that free throw, no good.
I think Jones is tired. She has been battling all night underneath.
So she'll get the tail end of this 2-shot opportunity, Will Jones. And she makes it.
I got her with 8 points to lead their team.
54-42 is the score. 2:40 and counting in this one. ICC with the ball and the lead. Lockett wanting to work one-on-one. Blows by the defender and gets the layup.
Good job by Tootie.
So Lockett now with 13. 56-42 is the score. Then Lockett with the steal and a foul. Just a little bit of miscommunication between the Hinds players that time. Didn't really get a lot of separation. Allowed Lockett to step up and steal the basketball. And the next foul on Hinds will put ICC on the free throw line. So ICC can start milking this one away here if they can start making their free throws down the stretch. 2:15, 56-42, ICC with the lead. Lockett drives by the defender again and makes them pay. Well, I'll tell you what,
Tootie's got 15.
She's been affected
and
tonight.
Probably played about
floor.
15 minutes. That's it.
If that much.
You're right.
58-42, nice backdoor pass. Layup is good. As that was number 10.
Morris.
With basket, that is Morris. She's got 6. Williams with it now. Kicks it out. Silas wants to drive inside. She's bumped as her shot goes up. No good. And Jones collects the rebound. So coming up on a minute and a half to go here. ICC up 58-44. Jones, ball fakes, drives inside, and somehow that ball was saved in bounds as she tried to pass it away. That three-pointer, good.
She's hit 3 of those.
Knocked down there by Harbor, and again, Hinds not going quietly into the evening now. What once upon a time was an 18-point lead, it's down to 11, but now time is not on the side of Hinds. May want to start considering fouling to see if ICC will get cold from the line, but it doesn't look like that's what they're wanting to do. Drops it off to Lockett. Lockett, step back jumper. That one off the mark, no good. Williams with the rebound and puts it back.
That should do it, Adam.
Strong, important basket there by Williams. I've got her with 8.
I do too.
And ICC now can put a bow on this one. Play it smart down the stretch. Inside 45 seconds to play. That jumper is up in and good for Jenkins. Gives her 6 points now, and ICC up in this one 60-49. The ICC All-American Band getting on their feet, getting ready to play the chop and celebrate the victory tonight. We do invite you to stay tuned for the Renaissance Bank postgame report coming your way next year. Williams will hold on to the basketball. ICC wants to be patient with it, not kind of force anything here. Now, they cannot hold off for the final shot of the game, but they can run this one down as far as they want to here. 8 seconds now on the shot clock. Winters crosses over the defender, tries to drive inside, lets traffic clear, and the shot no good. Rebound to the Lady Bulldogs, and with 10 seconds left, ICC just don't want to foul here. Let her drive inside, and that's on me because I said don't foul. One of those you should have just let her go, hit the layup, and strike up the band here, but instead we'll have free throws coming up for Jenkins. We'll also be naming our Samstown Market Star of the game, and
I've got several, but I'm
going to say that's going to be an interesting choice, as that free throw is up in and good for Jenkins.
Jenkins played hard tonight, Adam.
They really have, and that's one thing I like about this Hinds team, man. They are scrappy, and they'll get after you, and they're going to make you earn a win no matter what. So I do want to encourage those fans that are watching, if you have the opportunity to get out and support this Ladies Bulldogs squad, please do so, as you've got a pretty good team that can, on any given day, really come out and fight hard for a victory. Your final score in this one, ICC wins it 60-50. We'll take a break and be back with the Renaissance Bank postgame report right after this.
Another great Saturday of college football.
You're always pushing yourself. There's no time to rest. You keep moving forward. The only thing better than your last accomplishment is your next.
What's next? What's next?
What's next?
So, Allie, what's next?
I guess we'll see.
Find a bank that's as excited about your future as you are. A bank that asks,
What's next?
Renaissance Bank. Understanding you.
When injury knocks you out, Orthopedic Institute of North Mississippi will be there for you every step of the way. We are here to get you back in the game, back in motion, back to your life. Our elite team of orthopedic specialists will work side by side with you, educating you about your treatment plan, utilizing advanced technology, and providing you with a successful path to recovery. Orthopedic Institute of North Mississippi. We will get you back.
Try Little Caesars Stuffed Crazy Crust. Everyone loves it, including Justin Jefferson and all his friends.
Stuffed crust? Buttery garlic spread?
That looks mighty delicious, Justin! It sure does, Mr. Pumpernickel. And at $9.49, it's the lowest price in stuffed crust, with no strings attached. No strings attached? You want a piece of me?
No, Mr. Pumpernickel. Justin, run.
Order delicious stuffed Crazy Crust for $9.49 and get your game day delivered with Little Caesars.
Pizza.
Welcome back to the Renaissance Bank postgame report. ICC 60-50 winners here in the first game of the day. It was quite the bizarre game, Jim, but your final thoughts of this game being brought to you by Bank Oklahoma.
You know, Adam, it was a bizarre game. A lot of strange calls, a lot of things maybe you and I didn't agree with on some of the refereeing. We saw our team score 2 points one quarter. Their team scored 6 points one quarter. But we found a way to win 60-50, and that's what counts. We're now 6-1 in the division, 16-4 overall. Good, solid victory over a pretty good Hinds team.
Jim, here's the interesting point. We talked about ICC doubling what they scored in the second quarter. Well, Hinds doubled what they scored in the third quarter.
How about that?
Or actually double their entire output from the first 3 quarters with 50 there in the fourth quarter. So let's take a look at some final stats here. These final stats being brought to you by the Orthopedic Institute of North Mississippi. Let's do the rundown of scoring, Jim.
Let's do that first. Of course, ICC Lady Indians won 60-50 tonight over Hinds. Leading the team tonight, Tootie Lockett had 15 points. Isaiah Winters had 9. Danayla Williams had 8. Ball had 2. Faulkner had 4. Turner had 4. Dixon had 5. Silas had 8. And Stafford had 4. And Adam, we're looking at 9 ladies that scored tonight for the Lady Indians. Did a great job. Tonight for the Lady Bulldogs, Harbor hit 3 3-pointers. She had 9. Bartholomew had 5. Prim had 6. Morris had 6. Judea Hastings had a lot of effort tonight. She had 7. Jenkins had 7. Jones played outstanding underneath, had 8. And Brooklyn Harris had 1. Final score 60-50. Lady Indians find a way to win.
The Orthopedic Institute of North Mississippi helping you get back in the game. Find out how they're doing so by visiting OINMS. That's OINMS.com. Or stop by and go by and see them at one of the locations in Tupelo, Amory, Corinth, or Pontotoc. Well, Jim, as we always say, got a little meat left on the bone here, and it's going to be our Samstown Market star of the game. And, Jim, I think you and I both kind of broke it down in between, and not surprisingly, but did agree on this player as our Samstown Market star of the game.
No doubt about it. Azina Winters, who played solid all night, had 9 points, handled the ball well, set up our offense, played outstanding defense, had a lot of minutes in tonight's game. Give Azina the player of the game, Azina Winters.
Winters is our Samstown Market star of the game. Make Samstown Market the star of your next home cooked meal. They are your premier local meat market. Go by and see Sam, Scott, and the rest of the crew for delicious food at competitive prices and unbeatable quality. And you'll feel like a star, too. Folks, Super Bowl coming up. I promise you want to go by and check out that. That's where I'm getting my food from for the Super Bowl.
Go.
And so, Jim, final thoughts on this one before we wrap it up here on the Renaissance Bank postgame report.
Adam, we played good defense all night. Offensively, we struggled at times, and as we mentioned, the flow and the rhythm of the game was a little bit off. But it's a W against a quality team, and we found a way to win tonight. And the most important thing, we're now 6-1 in the division. Good win for the Lady Indians.
Absolutely. ICC improves to 16-4 overall, as you mentioned, 6-1 there to stay on pace for a possible regular season championship. Lady Bulldogs fall to 13-9, 4-2 inside conference play. We're going to take a break, and we come back in about 15 minutes with the start of the men's game here from Fulton. Lady Indians win it by the final score of 60-50 here over the Lady Bulldogs.
Another great Saturday of college football.
You're always pushing yourself. There's no time to rest. You keep moving forward. The only thing better than your last accomplishment is your next.
What's next? What's next?
What's next?
So, Allie, what's next?
I guess we'll see.
Find a bank that's as excited about your future as you are. A bank that asks,
What's next?
Renaissance Bank. Understanding you.
Here. This is a place to create your future. And when you get here, you realize you're not alone. You meet new people and make connections. It's not always about knowing exactly where you're going. Sometimes it's about finding your own way. It's working together to build something bigger than ourselves. It's hard work, but lots of fun. We come for the quality education, but we leave with an unparalleled experience. Itawamba Community College. The best start here.